After putting an end to their losing streak against West Ham, Liverpool now faced a sterner test as they hosted newly promoted Sunderland at Anfield. Arne Slot made one change to the side that beat West Ham, as Andy Robertson replaced Milos Kerkez. Regis Lebris made two changes to the team that lost to Bournemouth, with Troy Hume and Brian Brobby coming in for Bertrand Traore and Wilson Isidore. In possession, Liverpool set up in broadly the same way as they did against West Ham, but had a lot less success. Like West Ham, Sunderland were defending a 4-4-2 shape, yet they were much more compact. Sunderland's pressure saw them win the ball in the opening minute, however Liverpool soon adjusted to combat this. Whether it was Robertson holding back on the left, or a midfielder dropping back into defence, Liverpool would form a back three, outnumbering Sunderland's front two. A Sunderland winger would often rush out to support them, but typically they were doing it too late to have any real effect, as both Ibrahima Konate and Robertson found space to the sides of the Sunderland forwards to play out. Sunderland instead settled back into a mid-block, blocking up the centre. With Dominic Soberslide tucking in off the right, Liverpool had 4 men in midfield, but Sunderland were ensuring they had very little space to actually make use of them. If Liverpool did attempt to play through these small spaces, they risked giving the ball away. Inevitably, this meant that Liverpool would pass wide then. On the right, Joe Gomez is a natural centre-back, so not the best candidate to provide width, while on the left, rather than the full-back, the width usually came from Cody Gakpo, who typically wants to cut in rather than go down the outside. Even those players weren't given space though. Sunderland's fullbacks were always very quick to get out to them, immediately smothering them. Liverpool were allowing them to do this unpunished though. If the fullback was moving out to the wide men, then that would leave a gap between him and the centre-back, yet it was rare to see any runs to exploit this. Instead, Liverpool's answer seemed to be getting Florian Wirtz to drift wide. This at least got him on the ball, but not in positions where it was particularly useful. Liverpool weren't looking great out of possession either. Like Sunderland, Liverpool formed a 4-4-2 shape, but they still tried to press high rather than dropping off into a mid-block. Sunderland's centre-backs would split wide, while Granit Xhaka would drop back to the tip of the diamond with the goalkeeper. With 4 men against 2, Sunderland easily outnumbered Liverpool's front line and passed around them. When Liverpool pushed an extra man forward, they did have some success with their pressing, winning the ball back. This would leave more space in midfield though, where Enzo Lefebvre and Shamsteen Talbi could find space behind. At half-time, Slot changed to a 4-3-3, as Mohamed Salah replaced Gakpo, seeing Wirtz move to the left and Soberslide into midfield. This massively improved Liverpool's pressing. The wingers would press the centre-backs while angling their runs to block off the full-backs, and Alexander Isak would stick to Xhaka. Cutting off for short options like this forced Sunderland to go longer, which was easier for Liverpool to deal with. Now on the right, it was Salah that provided the width, and despite it not being his natural role, Gomez did a good job of making underlapping runs into that gap between the full-back and centre-back. If a midfielder followed him, then that opened up space inside, although there were times where Liverpool's midfielders failed to take advantage of this. On 65 minutes, Gomez was replaced by Curtis Jones, returning to that Soberslide-Jones-Salah combination that had worked well against Nottingham Forest. It was Sunderland that took the lead though. They went long with substitute Isidore winning his header, and although Liverpool won the ball, they failed to clear it, giving it straight back to Sunderland. Lefebvre knocked the ball around Alexis McAllister to Talbi, and he was given the space to look up and shoot from distance. Virgil van Dijk was perhaps concerned about Lefebvre and Hume making runs either side of him, however as Jones and Robertson have them covered, he really should have stepped up to at least block the shot, especially when Talbi was making it so obvious he was going to shoot. Slot made an attacking change, bringing on Hugo Ekitike for McAllister, seeing Wirtz move back into midfield. Liverpool would equalise with 10 minutes to go. Jones would pressure a clearance, winning the ball back in Sunderland's half, then slipping it through to Wirtz. The German took a touch inside, jinked his way past Daniel Ballard, then finished with his left, deflecting in off Nordi Mukiele. Liverpool would continue to push for a goal, putting together some nice passing combinations, yet had to settle for a point. It may not have been the ideal result, but there were plenty of positives to take away from the game. After a poor first half, Slot made real changes to address the issues, rather than just throwing on attackers as he so often has this season, and Liverpool also didn't fall apart after conceding. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support the channel. This will help show my work to more people and ensure that you see future videos. You can also help me out by sharing this video with people you think would like it. You can keep up with what I'm working on by following on social media, links are in the description, but most importantly by supporting Holding Midfield on Patreon. Without financial support, these videos will simply cease to exist, as they just require too much time and effort. So if you enjoy these videos and would like to see more of them, please consider helping me out financially, and in return you'll get access to exclusive content, as well as early access to those that appear on YouTube. Thanks for watching.